in this class, it's not something like do this, do that, and here's your grade. It's he's telling you how to make it outside the classroom, outside into the real world.
I think the thing that I love most about Professor Nez is the fact that he treats his students as his children. He really shows that he cares about us. He learns our names. He talks to us. He jokes about us. He makes coming to class really fun. I think the class becomes really valuable because it's so personal, and he just doesn't seem like he's doing it for teaching, but more because he cares about how much we learn and get out of the class.
I took Professor Nez's class at 7 a.m. and I didn't fall asleep once. He knows what he's talking about. He's a great teacher, and he gives you real-life experience that no one else and no other professor I've had has
I would have to say the thing I liked most about Professor Nez's class is his ability to relate everything to real-life situations and how everything is tied together in communication, not just writing specifically, but communicating. That's the key. And just the way that he put everything together and tied it into our lives, and how much he motivated us to do our own thing and follow our own goals and we can achieve anything that we want. And Professor Nez made that very clear, and I believe in it. So
Professor Nez's class is a lot different from any other English class I had taken because I have ADHD, and he made it a lot better than any English class I have taken because he was one-on-one with me while the other teachers were kind of more considerate of the other kids in the class. Instead of I would tell them I would need help, and they'd be like, oh yeah, just get in line, and they wouldn't be as considerate as Professor Nez is. So I think that you guys should definitely take his class because you won't regret it. He will change your life like he did mine.
And helps you overall be a better person, and kind of you see a lot more in your life and how it influences you more. You know, testing your thoughts out in the real world kind of helps you out, and stuff that's not needed kind of definitely makes you build your character and who you are.
I like that he's different than other professors I've had. He doesn't bullshit us. He tells us like what's going on in the real world, where I feel like a lot of professors give us this theoretical information that they don't teach us how to apply it, where he uses the skills we learn in class and constantly relates it back to the real world and kind of shows us that everything is connected and it's not all just this over here and this over here. It's all just one. You need that.
In Professor Nez's class, you'll actually learn more things out in the real world with him compared to any other teacher you would probably take for English. I had a pretty good English teachers, but Professor Nez actually beat them all. He was actually really considering. He taught us how to live our life, and practically you only do live once, like he always says. So please take him. You won't regret it. I've actually been telling everyone to take his class, even if they're trying to, even if they're at a community college.
Just gave me a better perspective about college and just life in general. My class was at 8:30 in the morning, so I really couldn't ask for a better way to start my day. Just super motivational. I really enjoyed it.
What about you, Jay?
Honestly, gotta say, the motivation in the morning was really good. Nez comes through with a lot of energy, high power, and it just translates over to the students. I definitely felt empowered, and I also learned a lot throughout the semester, so it was a very much a well-rounded, full learning experience.
Professor Nez is just an amazing professor, as everyone says. He implements a different strategy when it comes to teaching, and he inspires you to chase your dreams in different ways, and he wants you to do well. You can tell by the way he teaches class every day and lectures every day that he just wants you to succeed and wants you to improve, and he just does things the right way, in my opinion, and he wants, like I said, he wants the best out of you every day, and he comes to class inspiring everybody, and it just keeps everyone involved and attentive, and that's hard to do in a college setting.
Professor Nez, first of all, is a down-to-earth person, great person. And like walking into his class, it was already I felt the openness of him, like him being able to talk to all his students, connect with them. Not like some teachers where they'll just be like, all right, here, open the book, read this, and you're done. No communication styles. And he teaches, not only did he teach us how to write, but also communicate. He taught us real life things such as like, hey, how to get a good job, what you seek for, telling us stuff that we can use outside, but yet still use in class in both ways. And another thing too, he's always there to motivate you. He's never that person that's like, oh, I've had a bad day. He's always there to lift you up, tell you, hey, look, do this right, and you'll get this positive out of it. And he, as a person and as a teacher, he's a great person. Really advise you guys taking him anytime you guys can. I've had him for 2 years, greatest teacher for English, and will always be one of my great teachers for English.
Well, he's energetic, so he's always know how to inspire other students to be a good student in class. And I honestly, I have learned a lot in this class. So he teach a lot of, besides the lesson that he teach in class, he also give us a lot of live lesson. So which is,
I definitely like just the energy that Professor Nez brings. It's very interactive, and he really believes in his students in a way that motivates you to look into your future and kind of try harder. And that's really special to me.
I think you would learn more than just English language. I think you would learn a lot of things, like even your lifetime as an experience. You know, he have gone through a lot of hard times, and I think it's very helpful.
My favorite part about Professor Nez's class was that there was a lot of confirmation about everything that I was doing. It made me feel like I was going on the right path. He taught me that I overthink about a lot of things that maybe I shouldn't be overthinking about, and to just kind of let writing kind of flow out. And yeah, that's my favorite part.
Professor Nez's class was that he motivated us to get a side hustle. I know he mentioned a lot of real life experiences, and also with the writing, I feel like a lot of jobs you need the social skills that he talked about, and it's all about problem solving. Everybody wants to be happy, and we can help just by having person skills, and then also by being motivated. I quit my job and started my own business, you could say. So I have a business on the side now, always moving stuff, so that's it.
I learned plenty of writing skills throughout this course, but I also learned plenty of other skills that I can apply to future employment, future relationships with others, future education. Professor Nez is just a different type of teacher. He cares about your educational success and your well-being. He applies his lessons to real-life scenarios. He intrigues you. He makes you want to go to class, wake up at 7 a.m. and listen to his lecture. It's kind of hard to do that, and Professor Nez has found a way to capture his students.